That was gonna be my next question, Dave. I was gonna ask you how are they setting things up to? Are there going to be special seats in certain locations that people sit at to make sure there's social distancing? How are they mandating this selling of 30,000 tickets, and have they already started selling them?
We are exactly. The tickets are already on sale. If you have Bristol credit, you can apply that to the All-Star race. If you have Charlotte credit from the All-Star race, you can apply that and come up here.
Oh wow!
Or tickets are being sold to the general public now, and they are, my understanding, selling very rapidly. We're going to use the entire lower bowl for seating. We're going to have social distancing. If your family and your group comes in traveling together, you can sit together, but you're going to be socially distanced from other families and other groups.
Right.
So people are going to be spread out throughout the entire facility, and we're going to try the rule in Tennessee right now. What Governor Lee has done is with most businesses is 20% of your normal capacity. So we're basically at 20% of our capacity with 30,000 fans,
right.
And looking forward to welcoming those 30,000 fans. It's going to be the largest live sporting event in months in the United States of America, and we are absolutely thrilled to have it. And so we're hoping that as this, that the virus continues to decline, that we start to see some more numbers.
Right.
And hopefully we'll be able to have a lot more fans come when NASCAR and the Bass Pro Shops NRA night race rolls around in September for the NASCAR playoffs. And then when NHRA comes back, hopefully we'll have full grandstands for the NHRA Thunder Valley Nationals. That is the expectation. Things are looking good. Tennessee's numbers in some parts of the state have gone up a little bit over the last few days, but generally speaking, in our part of the world, the numbers have been low. Thank the Lord. Through most of this, there have not been a large number of cases in our area. There have not been a large number of fatalities in our area.
Amen.
And we're very happy about that, and we're hoping that continues. But we just want everyone who comes to be safe. There's going to be a lot of safety protocols in place. There's going to be extra opportunities to wash your hands. We're encouraging people to wear face coverings, especially when they're interacting or, going to the restroom or the concession stand or whatever.
Right.
Taking the opportunity so that, we want you to be as healthy when you go home as when you came here. Asking people that if you don't feel well to not come to the facility. Just use some common sense. Be the same thing as, if you don't feel well, they tell you don't go to work, don't go shopping. Same kind of thing here. We want everyone to come and enjoy themselves and have a great time, but we want them to be safe and feel good about, that we're taking all the steps that we can to assure that they have a good experience, a great experience, really.
Oh yeah.
And so we're hopeful that everything works out and that this just continues to increase and we'll see more and more fans allowed to attend races. Of course, each state has its own set of guidelines.
That's
right.
We're
all kind of dealing through that right now. But
hey, Dave, is there a possibility that if things improve, if things go on the up and up, could the track release more than 30,000 tickets before July 15th? Is that a possibility to have more fans than 30,000, or is that the max right now? That's basically what they're saying. We're giving you a window here. This is it. This is all you can have.
That's my understanding. And you certainly feel free to contact somebody that's full-time in the marketing department or the PR department, and they can maybe drill down on that just a little bit. But to my knowledge, that was the agreement.
Gotcha.
Governor Lee said, okay, you can, because obviously they couldn't have any in North Carolina.
Right. Yeah.
So that was pretty much the only option. They couldn't have any in Atlanta. They couldn't move it to Atlanta. So
Talladega will have 5,000 this weekend.
Exactly. And those 5,000 are going to get lost down there. There's going to be plenty of social distancing down there.
I was about to say. I was like, you know what? 30,000 for Bristol, give 30,000 to Talladega. It still won't look different.
That's right.
And people don't realize it. And we got to wrap things up here with Dave McGee here in a moment. Bubba Pollard will be joining us. But people don't realize, Dave, how massive Bristol really is until you see it. TV does no justice. Pictures
those
do no
grandstands
justice.
Are really tall. Till you walk up and down them, you don't know how tall they are.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, the one thing that I look at, with this all-star race that's coming up, you watch the Pro Bowl, and I'm sorry, but that's almost like touch football if you think about it.
Oh yeah.
And you watch the NBA. Well, there's a lot of shots made and stuff, but there's not a whole lot of defense going on.
I always like the slam dunk competition.
Yeah, and the NHL, they have their skills and things of that nature. Baseball, I'm going to put them aside because that means something when it comes to the postseason. Because the winner, the league that wins, gets home field advantage during the postseason.
Right.
But this all-star race, there's not a guy on that track that don't want to win this race. And I'm telling you, you talk about all-star, you talk about action, you talk about really, really bringing your sport to the top of the ladder. This is it. Think about this. All of these all-stars started their careers on a short track.
That's right. That's right.
And that's exactly where they're going back. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so pumped I could bite a nail in half. It's going to be great.
It's going to be a fun time.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be a fun
Do you
time.
have your tickets yet? That's the question.
Well, I was going to say, go ahead.
Hey.
Go ahead and tell them how to get the
That's
tickets.
right.
Tell them how to get the tickets, David, in closing, bud. Always great talking with you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Tell everybody how they can order tickets.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't hear the first part of the question.
It's all good.
Go to BristolMotorspeedway.com, and all the ticket information is right there on the homepage. You can log in. There will not be any paper tickets. They are going to be virtual tickets on your smartphone. So log in. You could pay online, pay by a credit card. You don't have any tickets to keep up with. It's going to be on your phone.
That's right.
And just go to BristolMotorspeedway.com, and they can hook you up.
Dave, always a pleasure talking to you, my friend, and hopefully I get to see you again very, very soon, and have a good time. Have a good time. Who's your pick to win the All-Star race? I'm going to put you on the gauntlet.
Sounds good. Thank you, buddy.
Who's your pick to win the All-Star race, Dave?
Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin. Okay. He's been on a tear lately. He has, definitely. All right, so he's picking Denny Hamlin. So that's it.
Started his career at Langley Speedway.
That's right.
A short track.
Sure did.
Yep.
Dave, always a pleasure, buddy. You take care, man. Happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you, Wesley. Take care, buddy.
Yes, sir. Dave
Thank you,
McGee,
Dave.
one of the announcers at Bristol Motor Speedway. And, again, man, I'm telling you, if there was one place that they could have moved the All-Star race to where I do not understand how anybody can bitch and complain, it is Bristol, baby. It's Bristol. You like short track racing. We love short track racing. You are going to see that and more at the 2020 NASCAR All-Star race. It's going to be on prime time. It's going to be on a Wednesday night, a new format. Katie Bar, the Door Bruce is going to be awesome, buddy. They're going to be crashing and flipping and flying through the air. And it's going to be awesome, buddy. I'm telling you.
And like I said, it's going to be the all-star game, if you will.
Could you imagine a 10
It's just going to be awesome. It's going to be and every year the all-star race.
Oh yeah,
is fantastic. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But at Bristol,
yes.
Oh, mercy sakes alive.
I don't know if they're going to keep it as a 10-lap segment for the final segment. I hope they do, but can you imagine a 10-lap race around Bristol for $1 million? I mean, seriously. So, yeah, for sure. Going to be a fun time. We're going to go back to the phone lines here. We're not even going to go to commercial break. We like to thank all of our sponsors and all that good stuff, and we appreciate them. For sure, for all that they do. Thank you again to Symmetry Financial, Unforgettables, and don't forget about the special Father's Day deal that they got going on. Put in hashtag CRN20 for a special 20% discount on anything Unforgettables merchandise this Father's Day weekend. That's unforgettables.com. Thank you again also to Unforgettables, Symmetry Financial, the new High-Q Energy drink, all of those sponsors that make things possible, and we do appreciate them so very much, again, for being on part of all the cool things we got going on. So we're gonna get ready to go back to the phone lines here in just a second, and we're gonna get back on. We're gonna get on Bubba Pollard, Corey Heim, Josh Brock, all on the way on this this Thursday night, June 18th. again, full throttle. We're glad you're along with us for the ride, and we're gonna try to get Bubba Pollard here back on the line, and I don't think we got him here yet. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get Corey Heim now. Is what we're gonna try to do. So Bruce, stand by. We're gonna try to get Corey Heim on the line, and we'll get him on, and we'll try to reach out to Bubba Pollard here in just a little bit. So. Again, we thank you for joining us on this program. Corey Heim, I believe, getting ready for the ARCA race at Talladega coming up tomorrow for the ARCA series. They're going to be back in action, and I know he's been working on his racing career, working on his racing development and climbing the ladder of success. And joining us, my good buddy in the number 78 or whatever kind of car he drives out of Marietta, Georgia, Corey Heim. Corey, welcome to Full Throttle, man. Always good talking to you.
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Hey, so are you ready for Talladega tomorrow? Ain't you running the ARCA race tomorrow at Talladega?
I'm actually not. I have an off weekend, but in about 20 days enough, I'll be old enough to, but not quite yet, unfortunately.
Okay, I got you. So you are getting. So you will be running ARCA, just not yet. About another month or so.
Correct. Yeah.
Gotcha. Hey, listen. What a show for you, though. I mean, I saw you a couple of weeks ago at Ace Speedway. You got yourself a top 5 finish in the Cars Late Model Stock event, and then you turn around this past Saturday night at Hickory and you win. How special was it to win at the birthplace of NASCAR stars, your first Cars Tour win?
It sure was an awesome feeling just to get a win down there in Hickory, man. I've probably raced at least 10 races, more than any other track there, in the super late model at least. So, and we've always had a little bit of tough luck there. So to bring that fast of a race car and just pretty much, go out there and have control of the race for the most part, it was a great feeling. And also maximize their points too, so it was awesome.
It was a special day. Bruce Barrett, one of these young up-and-coming stars that I got a feeling we're going to be talking about in Cup very soon. He'll be getting ready for an all-star race at Bristol in a few years. Corey Heim.
Well, I tell you, the Cars Tour, is it's a young organization. They started a few years ago. Matter of fact, I was fortunate to attend their first race that they did here at Southern National.
Oh, wow.
When they first started, they had both the super lates and the late models run there. And I believe it was 200 laps, both series. But talk about the tour, and in my opinion, this is my opinion, I think right now it's probably the best stock car short track
pavement series
that is going right now.
Yeah, what do you think, Corey?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. And that's, most of the reason why we decided to run the full schedule this year for the late model stock side. They got the Touring 12 going, and that, helps with publicity a lot. And they got a lot of, they really just tore the Southeast, and I think, there's 10 total races on the schedule. So, you don't get completely, hammered with races throughout the year, but it still, puts a good points schedule together, and they have good payouts, and they run the show very well, I feel like, and there's a lot of, the calls are good. I feel like the people are very genuine in that series. So I feel like Cars Tour definitely is, one of the best series, if not the best series out there. I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, for sure. And you're one of those types, Corey, that, man, you'll get in anything. I mean, damn, I've seen you in pro late models. I've seen you in late model stocks now. I've seen you in super late models, in the Snowball Derby and Speed Fest. I mean, you just love racing. And that number 78 car is just bad awesome. Talk about that missile you've got.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely got a very diverse schedule last year and this year. I mean, we've been, there's been weekends where I've 3 weekends in a row, I've raced 3 completely different race cars. So it's definitely been, keeping me sharp, I feel like. It's a little bit difficult just to, stay used to just the different race cars and stuff. But, all in all, I feel like it's good for me just to, have a diverse schedule just to keep me sharp and, keep me, my mind open for everything. So, last year was a very busy year. I don't feel like I had the results that I quite wanted, but I had a lot to take away and a lot to build from. So, so far this year we've, vastly improved my results from last year. So it's been good.
Go ahead, Bruce.
Yeah, and I will say this also about the tour. They've expanded. When they first started, I think they had one race up in Virginia,